All right, now this is your boy L coming with your seventh video. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this is my review of the Cassidy versus Dizaster rematch. Now, I got a lot of people that commented on my last video that I made, so I decided that after the battle, I was gonna make, a review. So yeah, let's just get into what took place. Now, the battle was supposed to take place on December 6th, but niggas try to make the event some WWE shit like I told niggas not to do, and that's what happened. You feel me? Like, fire marshals, y'all already know. Y'all already know from all the info, so I don't really need to go through that. But yeah, so they rescheduled it for December 7th. How significant that this December the 7th, this is my seventh video. But yeah, so we gets into fucking Dizaster, you know, shouting out where he from. And we get to Cassidy, Mr. Chicken. He don't even gotta tell you who his name is. Now I already told y'all niggas Cassidy was going to kill this nigga. Like, there was nothing that I thought from before that made me think that it wasn't gonna happen. There's nothing that made me right now think that you feel me? It can change. You feel what I'm saying? Because I done grew up listening to Cassidy. I done grew up listening to plenty people that spit bars like Cassidy. You know, Beanie Siegel. You feel what I'm saying? There's plenty of people, but that's just one name. But yeah, so Dizaster, the coin toss go off. You feel me? And Dizaster, he has to go first. Now, if you watch my previous video, I told y'all niggas. I said if the coin toss does not go y'all way, this battle was over from the get. And like I said, it didn't go y'all way. So that's where y'all fucked up at from the get. And then Dizaster, he tried to, he was spitting his shit. He was coming at Cassidy that first round. You feel what I'm saying? He was saying some hot lines and all that. Like, his syllables was on point. I give him on that. But when Cassidy rebutted that shit, like the next round, like the next after his mouth was closed and Cassidy went, that shit was mad funny. Cause as soon as Cassidy got on the mic, it was like the camera got still. Like, it just got frozen on Cassidy. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed that, but when Dizaster was rapping, it just felt like the camera was everywhere. But when fucking Cassidy was rapping, that shit looked like it was just zeroed into what he said. And like his face expressions and his delivery, it was just overtaking Cassidy's whole aura, son. Like, Cassidy's aura was overwhelming. It just was from the fact of when first jump when Cassidy opened his mouth, it just showed. And then it was kind of the line of respect too. Like, niggas was like really wanted to listen to what Cassidy had to say more than what the Dizaster had to say, because we already know what Dizaster's gonna say. You understand? It's just we wanted to see if Cassidy. Well, not me. I already knew, but a lot of y'all niggas wanted to see what Cassidy was capable of. I already knew this was gonna go down. So Cassidy spinning this shit, and this is where Dizaster, this is where he lost that. This is where the battle was done. Right from Jump Street was when Cassidy started fucking impersonating Dizaster. When Cassidy impersonated Dizaster, it was a wrap from there. Like you can hear the response. It was the whole fucking room responded to Cassidy fucking impersonation of fucking Dizaster, and it was just like wow, like even niggas over there in the URL section, I seen them niggas. Them niggas is even like wow, like I can't believe Cassidy pulled that off. And then right there, that fucked up Dizaster whole strategy, because his whole strategy was coming at Cassidy with that multiple syllable bullshit that he usually do. And when you saw the way when he started the second round, he was like, all right, I gotta calm myself now because he just used my style against me, so I can't come into the second round using that. But he kind of mixed it in, like that second round. He was mixing in like talking slow and then talking more or multi. You know what I'm talking about, but yeah, he tried to blend that in. So he tried to get personal in the second round. Like he tried to come at Cassidy on some about his gun charge and ARF. You feel what I'm saying? And Cassidy, he was looking for Cassidy to foil with what he was saying, and Cassidy just stood there like, nigga, wait till it's my turn. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's all Cassidy was thinking about in his head. He probably, in his mind, was probably not even listening to what fucking Dizaster was saying. Like, I think Cassidy was just fucking in his brain blocking that nigga out and just fucking thinking of mad bars to spit. Like, he could spit at this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, so Dizaster he does his second round and it was alright. If niggas say, oh, I give him the second round, like real talk, I didn't really see nothing spectacular in the second round from Dizaster to give him that. You understand Cassidy said in the second round? Like he was saying, like his shit was consistently fired. The only thing that I ain't really, couldn't get into like was when he was really kind of talking about himself too much. You feel what I'm saying? Like when he drew it to himself, I think that kind of but that's his swag. I mean, like you can't knock that nigga. He always been that type of nigga, that cocky, tell you what he be doing, telling you how the way he get bitches and all that shit. I can't even knock the nigga for doing that. That's just how the way he spit. And it was fire too. It wasn't like he was off. He didn't pause. He just stayed consistent that second round. All right. Third round. You understand? Um, Dizaster goes and he's spitting and it's trash. It was just like wow, what are you spitting, my nigga? Like, he went off to the fucking moon, the stars, you feel me? The solar system, everything. And that shit was like, nigga, we on Earth right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't gonna work here, my nigga. Like, and yo, exactly what I was saying in the last video. That whole trying to make Cassidy seem like he's not real. I told you, I said, y'all better tell Dizaster not to say that because niggas is not gonna feel it in the crowd. They're not. It's like we already know Cass, so everything you saying is like false. So Dizaster, that's where you fucked up at when you try to make Cassidy seem like he wasn't. You should have just, you know, kept cutting Cassidy ass. I think if you'd have just went in a battle, like, all right, I'm gonna cut Cassidy ass directly. Like Cassidy, where he was cutting your ass directly, you probably could have, you know, did way better in this battle than you could. Not to say you would have won, because I already in my brain knew you wasn't gonna win. So yeah, so Dizaster, he just gets mad because Cassidy's looking the other way, and he's not really paying attention to his bars. But like, if you watch the shit, like I can see why Cassidy wasn't paying attention to it. Now, one, it was trash, and B, you up in my face like all crazy. Like if you watch that shit, the nigga Dizaster literally had like his fingers in his fucking fist by Cassidy face the whole time. Like back the fuck up, nigga. Like chill the fuck out. Like it'd have been real crazy if Cassidy would have slapped that nigga in his face. And Cassidy would have had all justification for doing it, because this nigga think he's tough, and he's not. Dizaster, you're not tough. Nobody thinks you're tough. That whole you fucking sucker punching math, that was trash. You're trash. You feel what I'm saying? I seen your video talking about you was gonna fucking outright Eminem. Nigga, the fuck out of here, nigga. You never can see Eminem in the fucking, even in the fucking minus day, nigga. You can never see Eminem, nigga. You dumb, retarded as you. And that's where you fucked up at. You went to prepare to battle like you was battling Eminem. Nigga, this is Cassidy. Stupid. But, yeah, so Dizaster gets tight because Cassidy not listening. I think he said something to Sus One. Yeah, I called him Sus One. You feel me? I don't fuck with Lust One. He looked like a scheming fucking homo on the low yo. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck, and I'm not homophobic, so don't take it as that way. But I'm just calling it like it is. He's a little slimy. Don't look at me snitching in the back, faggot ass blowjob nigga. You feel what I'm saying? He look like one of those fuck boys. That ass. Cause when Cassidy was speaking to him about the time, he was pointing at other niggas and shit. He was like trying to not make him seem like it was me. He was like he was getting robbed or something. You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit was mad funny. And damn, son. Like Smack would have never got some shit like that from a nigga. That shit was crazy. That's how you know Smack get way more respect than these dumb niggas. Like these dumb niggas is foolish. But yeah, so Dizaster, he finished his third round, which is trash. So Cassidy goes and yo, it was just complete annihilation in the third round. You understand? Like real talk, I think what really got that nigga was when I think it was like towards the last bars, yo. Cassidy was finishing this nigga. He said some shit like, "You a Middle Eastern, you should pop a laxative and then eat glass," or some shit he said. That shit right there, if you listen back, that shit sound crazy. That shit sound like, whoa, like nigga pop a laxative and eat glass? Like that's like damn son, that's ultimate right there. Like that is ultimate right there, son. And I think right there that's when niggas on the other side of Dizaster Camp was like, alright, yo Cassidy, you killed this nigga. I'm gonna tell you another bar that I like when he was like, you know what rhymes with trash, disaster, a fucking cab dispatcher, a fucking swagless rapper, a average bachelor, a fucking that fuck little boys. You feel me? Like a fucking Catholic pastor. That shit was funny. That shit was hilarious, man. And all y'all niggas that thought that Dizaster was gonna win, y'all niggas look stupid as fuck right now. Like, Y'all niggas that probably betted before the match and betted with y'all mans or whatever, thinking that, especially y'all white dudes, because I see a lot of comments and it's a bunch of white people, no racist shit. I'm not racist. I love all humanity. I believe in all humanity. God created all colors. You understand? But the thing about it is, when they fucking viewing that shit, real talk, like it's like some shit with it. Like if you if you was watching a battle, like if you was black, like more often, you was thinking like, all right, I'm hearing this for the guns, I'm hearing this for the drugs, I'm hearing this for what's hard on the street. You understand? White people, they listen to that shit like they trying to hear it for, popping pills, looking at astrology, you feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. Trailer park shit, shit like that. And Dizaster's not even white. He's Arabic. So that because somebody commented on my shit last time, talking about, oh, he's not fucking white, he's Arabic. All right, he's Arabic, trying to be white. So what? Big deal. The nigga is trying to be fucking Eminem, which is a white man. So at the end of the day, I'm viewing him for the white demographics. So yeah, and Cassidy just toast this nigga. It was really I don't really see nobody really going with Dizaster on any rounds. His best round was the first round. And Cassidy killed him in the first round with impersonating him. After that, it was over. It was over from there. The whole Dizaster fucking Goku times four. It went down from there. It went from, he went from four, and then he went to three, and then he went all the way down to regular head Goku. Like Dizaster. He did not pop a sensu bean. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody in the crowd, like Daylight, should have gave that nigga a sensu bean, and that shit probably would have recovered that nigga. But even then, he needed another sensu bean because fucking nigga Cassidy was on fucking Brawley Super Saiyan times five, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just no coming back for Dizaster. Like, and this is another thing too. Dizaster was like in the battle trying to feed off the crowd. Like he was looking for the crowd's approval. Like when he was like when I noticed when Dizaster rapping, he's trying to look and feed like a fucking leech of people's fucking knowledge or what they think. You feel me? Of the battle going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like if he see like let's say he say some shit and he see like a few people start giggling, he'll look over there and try to feed off them. And then he'll go on a battle thinking that he's spitting some hot bars, but he really not. It's just a few people just giggling with him. You feel what I'm saying? It was a part in the battle where he got tight. I think it was like the beginning of the second round or some shit when he was like, oh, I'm not an atheist. Oh, just because I don't believe in a little invisible man in the sky. You feel what I'm saying? And it was only you heard it was only one clap for that bullshit. Like nobody was rocking with that blasphemy bullshit, my nigga. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like he should have just left that shit alone. Like Cassidy calling you an atheist, all right. You could have came back and said your Arabic shit to him. Like you could have just stayed on that because that first line you dropped when you came into the second round, that shit was all right. And then you just deflated from there. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like you just went from that to you feel me? A little man in the sky, man. Overall, y'all battle niggas, y'all niggas better get y'all niggas weight up. Y'all better get y'all weight up. And y'all niggas before the battle huddling, talking about fucking Cassidy should be battling somebody more superior, then hey, y'all niggas need to be huddling up and telling the fucking Battle League niggas that own that shit like Smack, Lush One, aka Sus One. Y'all niggas need to be like, no, we not letting this battle go down, and y'all niggas letting my man's battle. You feel what I'm saying? We want to see this battle. We put this work and craft in. We want this battle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at Cassidy for accepting a fucking a check. He didn't care who it was. It could have been Clips. It could have been anybody. That's how the roll of the dice go. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga didn't chose nobody. He chose the bread. That's it. The fucking bread said December 6th, show up. That's all Cassidy had to do was come December 6th, show up, toast the nigga. He didn't have to toast the nigga. He was gonna get his bread regardless, but he came like, nigga, I'm not getting my fucking reputation. Y'all niggas thought it was just for a check. Like, y'all niggas really don't understand a man's mentality, a man's ego, a man's pride. Like, it's not just about a check. Like, yeah, it was about a check, but with that check, you don't want to look foolish. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. It's like a nigga in the NFL taking $100 million fucking contract, and then the nigga is whacked the first year. You think that nigga want to hear criticisms from the crowd and all that for the next 4 years that he's under that contract? He might not even be on that contract because they shit is not even guaranteed. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like Cassidy's looking at it like, man, y'all niggas giving me this bread. I'm not coming into this battle playing with y'all. And as you seen in the video, his face expression, he wasn't playing. Like I said, Dizaster was looking to feed off the crowd. Cassidy didn't need to feed off shit. He had his own energy. He was his own sunlight, basically. If Cassidy was a fucking element, that nigga was the sun that night, nigga. Because he was his own fucking energy. He didn't need nobody to feed off. He didn't need nobody to fucking look at and be like, oh, he likes my bars. He just was spitting. He said, fuck that shit. I'm going in there, I'm spitting. And that's it. You feel what I'm saying? Dizaster, you're done. You're R.I.P. You feel what I'm saying? Like, after this battle, I don't know who you're gonna battle, but you're done. You're finished. Your career is over. You feel me? Unless Eminem, looks at this battle and feels bad for you and says, hey, I'll battle you, but you're gonna get toast that battle if that happens. And I don't wanna see that. You understand? Because you look like you like your life. You don't need that negativity when you go to the store and all that. You got your ass whipped by Eminem every day. You don't need that because people like you might try to fucking kill yourself. Mr. I don't believe in a God in the fucking sky. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Just take heed of that. Like, Dizaster, you lost, man. It's plain and simple, man. Your boy Daylight gave Cassidy a handshake. He was offering him double the money for him to battle. Like when a nigga do like real talk, if I with my mans, right, and we go fight and it's for bread and I'm the person that's supposed to fight, and you feel what I'm saying, and I lose, and my mans go up to the nigga like, or if we just it just gets too chaotic that niggas gotta stop it, and it looked like I didn't really win. My nigga go over there and fucking tell that nigga like, yo, I fight you. That makes me look bad. That means I lost. That means I lost the fight. I didn't win the fight. You feel what I'm saying? It just didn't work. And Dizaster, you didn't work. You didn't go to work. You stupid. You feel what I'm saying? You try to out fucking rap Eminem, and Eminem was nowhere near that building. He probably wasn't even in that fucking state. He wasn't even nowhere miles away. I don't know. He probably wasn't even in the country. He probably could have been international while y'all was rapping. He probably niggas text Eminem probably this morning like, yo, watch this Dizaster Cassidy battle. Nigga was talking about he gonna out rap you. And nigga showed him and Eminem was laughing, probably eating Captain Crunch. Eminem was laughing, eating Captain Crunch, nigga. That should be somebody Twitter hashtag. Eminem eating Captain Crunch, laughing at Dizaster. You feel what I'm saying? Cause man, I'm telling you, Dizaster, you're stupid, man. That whole post shit, you should have never dropped that. That's forever, never gonna be deleted, and you're gonna regret that in a few years when you're not really you known like right now. Feel me? You're gonna regret that in 10, 15 years when you're really, really not known like that. Like you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be old, fat, bare belly. You feel what I'm saying? Looking like, oh shit. Telling your grandkids like your grandkids gonna be like, why did you battle him? That oh granddad? You know what I'm saying? That video ain't going nowhere, son. And I feel sorry for you, man. I feel real sorry for you, man. But hey, man, that's life, man. Somebody gotta lose, somebody gotta win, man. You chose the wrong person. You chose, you feel me? Like you could have battled DMX, and you probably would have whipped him, and that probably brought your status crazy up in the street if you would have did that. But you now, like, it's over for you. Alki David, he said you like you now. He ain't gonna like you now. You just cost that nigga money. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he put money into US being his favorite rapper. This is the nigga that he only watch you, and that's a damn shame that he only watch you. Because if he fucking really was watching you, he see how many fucking losses you had, man. Cause your fucking losses is crazy, man. It's not the first. You got like at least 7 battles lost off your belt. Like in boxing, after a fucking 4 or 5, that's a wrap for your career. But you just keep coming back. I don't know, my nigga. Like there's only so much you can take, my nigga. You can't recover. I don't think you can recover from this. Cause as far as what I'm looking at, the video, the video is looking like it might reach over 1 million views in probably like the next day or two. So this shit probably gonna get to the fucking 50 millions, 100, probably get to that by fucking March or some shit, my nigga. Damn. Y'all fucking niggas, man. Y'all wanna battle Cassidy, man? Get y'all fucking bread up. You feel me? Huddle up. Tell niggas like, yo, man, this the nigga that we want battling Cassidy. We got the money. And hey, man, shit can happen, man. Or if y'all can't get fucking Cassidy, like I said, my last battle, go holla at Pat. Yes, I want to see Pat Who's getting there. That's my nigga, man. I fucks with Pat. I listen to Pat. And those two niggas right there, man. If you haven't heard bars from them two, you done lost your mind, my nigga. Pat Poose and Cassidy is destructible in the streets, man. That's the destructible team right there, man. That's like Jada Kiss and Styles, man. In their prime. They still fucking murk niggas today, but you feel me? Like it's like that, man. Y'all niggas need to holla at Pat, smack, holla at Pat. Get in touch with Pat, cause he's talking like, yo, I want to rap battle, man. I'm tired of these music niggas. Tired of the music scene. Pat ready to get in that ring. He got the eye of the tiger. Holla at that boy. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. And if you want to really get crazy, shit, we could have Remy Ma versus fucking what's that chick Juicy Guitar. I want to see that. Hook that shit up. Remy Ma versus Juicy Couture. I think that would be a fucking battle of the fucking women. You feel me? Like that shit right there. Cause you know Nicki Minaj, she probably be scared as fuck. You feel me? The battle Remy Ma. You feel me? Her camp probably wouldn't allow it. Lil Wayne and them niggas, baby pedophile ass. But that's another story. But you know, I already did my long review of this video. So yeah, this is my seventh video. Y'all already know, man. I told y'all, man. I told you, man. Stop fucking with my boy Cassidy, man. Mr. Chicken, man. Get your fucking chicken up, man. Y'all niggas is fucking vegetable eaters, man. Like my nigga Cass said, you a vegan. Get your chicken up. And there's no dick riding shit. I already knew this wasn't a prediction. This is already this is logic thinking. So holla at your boy, man. Oh man.